Muy buenas a todos, ¿qué pasa familia? Ya estamos aquí en un episodio más de The Witcher 3 y continuamos donde lo dejamos en el episodio anterior. Habíamos conseguido ayudar ya a uno de los hijos de Craite. Se llama el clan, o Craite, o como se diga, el hijo de... Vamos, Halmar. Y hoy vamos a ayudar a su hija, que es Cerys. Así que nada, vamos a ir a buscarla y a ver qué es lo que le pasa. Ahí, como los dos quieren ser líderes, o sea, reyes de las islas. Antes de nada, mira, tenemos aquí un herrero con el cual podemos hablar y que nos dé algo de pasta por lo que tengamos por ahí. No sé si tendremos muchas cosas, pero algo tendremos, seguro. Mira, ¿ves? Antes lo decía. Mira, 380. La armadura del oso no, pero esta peto de Van An no lo quiero para nada. Tampoco. Lo bueno es que me dan pasta, por ellas. Vale. A ver, diréis, qué pesadito eres, ¿no, Acla? Pues sí, un poco, pero tampoco tanto, un poquito solo. O sea, es que si no lo hago, luego el peso, vosotros mirad el peso, luego vamos todos cargados y no podemos coger cosas porque vamos todos cargados y es una mierda. O sea, vosotros pensar que yo todo esto lo hago para poder movernos más. Esto es una mierda, esto es una mierda, esto es una mierda. Vale, artesanía. Espérate. Ah, que como no tengo las básicas, yo compré un montón de mejoradas, pero como no compré las básicas, me da la sensación de que no puedo hacer una mierda. Así que... Lo que no sé si esto ya lo tengo o no lo tengo, porque no lo pone. Yo por si acaso... Perdonadme. Nada, por si acaso paso de todo. Me voy a ir a reparar, que siempre viene bien. Te lo reparas todo y te quedas tan tranquilo. Vale, ya podemos irnos y seguir con nuestra aventura. Perdón por este pequeño... ¿Te vas a quemar? Geralt, muy tuyo eso de quemarte. Vale, me está diciendo que vaya por abajo, pero yo creo que no voy por abajo. Pregunta a Udalric. ¿Dónde está Cerys? Vale, pero por la parte de adelante de la casa, Geralt. No, por detrás no suele haber nada. Yo tengo que entrar por aquí. Mismo, ¿no? Muy buenas, señores. Tranquilo, tranquilo, yo espero. Los dioses se han pronunciado así con un sacrificio.
No, they demand a sacrifice. I'm sure of it. It's time.
We must wait for a clearer sign. At least till your next dreaming.
I don't
Perdonad porque estoy viendo agua.
signs.
Este por lo visto se está quedando loco porque ve visiones. Por lo visto.
Looking for Cerys. Heard she stayed here.
Busco a Cerys.
On Craite's daughter. Aye, she was here.
Where is she now?
What?
Cerys.
Where's Cerys?
Claro, ¿dónde están? No lo sé.
No. Enough of the questions.
Ya basta de preguntas. Pero ¿y esto? ¿Qué le ha pasado?
I say something wrong?
You must forgive the Earl. Hasn't been feeling well at all.
Is he sick? He didn't seem quite right during Crach's feast, but...
CRACH se llama el padre.
Forgive me. I must go to him.
Where's Cerys? I've got to find her.
I don't know. Ask around.
Pregunta por ahí, pero...
Great.
Dales una colleja, Geralt.
Remember when that storm caught us in All's Bay? Aye, like it were yesterday.
Pregunta por Cerys en la... Me cago en todos vosotros. Ya estamos, que vayamos por el puto puerto. No quiero ir por el puerto, yo voy por arriba, me gusta más. Claro, me tengo que ir aquí, ¿para qué quieres que dé toda la vuelta acá? ¿Y por qué me dices que hay un camino si no hay un camino?
What is it you wish? I could have married.
Greetings.
Ha!
Hola,
Marry a
señora.
soul for months,
O
then one
señorita.
day guests from afar start dropping like rain in springtime. You weary traveler, hungry?
Busco una joven llamada Cerys.
Looking for
Muy
Cerys,
bien.
Jarl on Craite's daughter.
Ah, you found her, or nearly. Lass was just here.
Estaba
Know
justo
where she might
aquí.
have gone?
Took an interest in our Jarl. Asked about his childhood. So I told her to see Big Thora and Eirik.
¿Y dónde están? ¿Dónde? ¿Quiénes
Who are
son?
Bergthora and
estos?
Eirik?
Years ago, Eirik was close with the old Jarl. Was the Jarl that helped him win Big Thora's hand. They lived toward the east end of the village.
Viven en el extremo este de la aldea. Vale, cuídate, venga.
Take
Chao. Hasta
Bless
luego.
you.
Con los ojos.
And my blessings to Cerys when you see her. Only Miss Sven could be a hero like that.
Wow, está súper lejos, ¿no?
Got heads like cats, but you only got cat's eyes.
Sorry to interrupt.
You need something? Come, let's have a pint in it.
¡Ay, qué majo el pescador! Estoy buscando a Cerys.
Thanks, but I'm short on time. Looking for a girl named Cerys.
Crach on Craite's daughter. She was here, but I've not seen her away.
Venga, hasta luego. ¿Por
Take
qué me
care.
mandas a ver al personaje este? Ah, está aquí. El tal
You're
Ventura.
a wraith from Moorhog.
Tú no eres...
Now here's a manly one.
¿Eres tú?
Greetings. I'm looking for someone.
Lucky chap you are then. Truth be told, I'm taken, but village is brimming with lovely girls.
No, no quiero jovencitas, a ver. Encantadoras, dicen, ¿puedo
Did you
conocerlas?
say lovely girls? Where? Maybe one would be willing to show me around the island.
Well, there's Vea, lovely one, Cooper's daughter. Though, nah, she's got teeth like fish hooks.
Sus dientes son como
No
anzuelos.
devil, there's a fine lass, teeth bang on straight. Though, there is a growth under her right eye. Maya's got a right dreamy face, if not for that bit of bone rot in her right foot.
Escúchame, son todas...
Nuts. Now I give it a think, well, none of these lasses are really appealing.
Pues entonces, ¿para qué dicen nada? Venga,
looking
estoy
for
buscando a
Cerys.
Cerys.
The skinny thing. Lovely doe eyes, true, and she's from an honourable house. But the lass is gaunt as a sapling.
Es
I
frágil
don't know
como un
where she
arbolito.
is, and her father...
Crack to calm down. No
viejo Crack que
Skellige
se
can
calme.
perish in her own isles.
Bueno,
Oh,
¿sabes?
she was here
Bueno.
a few hours. Went to find me man Eirik. Needed to talk, she said. They should be on the beach, t'other side of the isle.
Thanks. Take care.
¿Y si te quita tu
Good luck,
marido?
Sergeant.
Tontonona. Me encuentra Eric. ¿Tú qué haces disparando en una cabra? A mí no me dispares, yo te aviso. La cabra sale corriendo.
Good day.
Y el niño aquí escondido antes de que le peguen 3 flechazos. Qué gente más loca, tío. Pero loca, 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 loca. A ver. Muy bien, llegamos aquí. Aquí hay plantas por doquier, celadonia. Vale, habrá que ir por aquí. Podría haberme ido a caballo, pero me imagino que estará por aquí cerca. Un montón de sumergidos. Por lo tanto me tocará ir ahí a rescatarlo, ¿verdad? Venga, vamos. Mira dónde está el tío allí. Subido a... Pero ¿quién te crees que eres para... ¿Algo más? Gracias.
Fucking mute dabbler! Swarming like gulls around the waist heap. I be sure we showed them.
We seem to remember you sitting on that log crying
Les
for help.
hemos...
But if not for me warning, you'd be herring bait about now.
And if not for me, you'd have sat on that rock till you died and rotted.
For the love of Freya, all right. Have it your way. You saved me, now what? What, need I march around?
No, pero admítelo, coño, eres un pesado.
Just tell me where to find Cerys.
Must be daft. You helped me with the sea devils, but that don't mean I'm willing to gossip about Craite's daughter.
Por Dios, dime dónde está.
Where's Cerys? Tell me.
She asked about our Jarl and his family.
Muy bien.
Went to Udaldric's old family home. Yonder on the hill.
Gracias,
Thanks.
chaval. ¿Te ha costado tanto? Pesadilla. Madre amor hermoso. Sesos de sumergido. Y sesos de monstruo. A ver qué hay por aquí. Algo habrá. Mira. No hay una mierda. Bueno, pues nada, me voy. ¿Y sabéis lo que te digo? Que vamos a pillar la sardinilla. Come on, Grouch.
HIJA.
Claro, tú ves por donde quieras, sardinilla. A lo tuyo, ¿eh? A ver. Luego esto es otra. Lo de los puntos tiene lagunas. Vale, no tantas. Ay, ay, ya he pillado camino. Lo que cuesta pillar un caminico. Y ahora encima llegamos aquí a la ciudad y el camino va a ser... Va a ser el que te cuente.
Giddy up.
Vamos, sardinilla, y a tope. Camina por el monte. No, deja de correr porque sí. Ah, vale, porque hay muchos zigzags
HIJA.
y le cuesta. Le cuesta. La verdad es que está cerca. ¿Por qué lo vamos a engañar?
Whoa.
Vale, es aquí. Aquí tenemos que buscar a la pequeña Cerys. Tenemos visión de brujo. Aquí a tope. Por aquí no hay nada, nada, nada. Entramos por la puerta.
Fresh
Pisadas.
footprints. Damn, could be Cerys is seriously wrong here.
Diréis, ¿dónde vas? Si las huellas de Cerys están... Ya, pero aquí hay cosas para ir para hoy. Vale. Seguimos las huellas, seguimos las huellas.
Cerys,
¿Qué te ha pasado, hija?
passed out. Gotta get her out of here.
What happened?
¿Y por qué está inconsciente? Si
Where
hay ni
am I?
nada.
Oh, my head. Pain's just awful.
Got hit with something heavy.
Geralt, why are you here?
Came to look for you. Croc's worried. Taking you home.
I won't go until I help Ulrich.
The sword! Where's the sword? I've got to go back.
You're not going anywhere. I carried you out of there a moment ago, half dead.
I have to.
You
¿Espada?
have to tell me
¿Espada
what's
dice?
going
No
on.
sé qué espada dice, que busca. ¿Por qué entraste en la casa?
Why'd you go in there?
I wanted to help Udalric.
Sure, he was acting strangely, but I don't see how your stroll through a haunted house will help him.
It would have if I'd only found the sword.
¿Pero por qué tan caro? ¿Qué pasa con la espada?
So what's this sword all about?
It's Brokvar, the ancestral
Brokvar.
sword of Udalric's clan. I needed to lift the curse that holds Udalric.
A curse?
Para disipar una
Long
maldición.
story.
¿Está maldito?
Years ago, Udalric and his little brother butted heads over the sword. As custom has it, the clan's sword should go to the firstborn son, Udalric. But his father gave Brokvar to his little brother, Aki.
Serious insult in these lands.
Serious enough for Udalric to break a sacred law here in Skellige. He openly
Toma ya.
questioned his father's decision.
Guessing the old Jarl
Javier
couldn't
tiene
let
la
it
cara
pass.
bonita, aunque bueno,
They
no sé quién
chained
para
Udalric
decirlo,
to a
¿sabes?
pile
Mira,
up
Geralt.
to his waist in the sea. Spent 3 days like that. When his punishment ended, he and Aki sailed out to fish.
Claro, al término del castigo aquí y sucedió algo,
Got a
claro.
feeling this trip didn't end happily.
Your feeling's right. There was an accident.
¿Estás seguro de que fue un
A
accidente?
storm broke out and Aki fell overboard. Udalric had his hands full with the sails. Didn't hear his brother until it was too late.
Didn't hear, or didn't want to hear.
Some folk on the isle had the same doubt, but none would mention it aloud.
Hombre, da que pensar, vamos a ver.
What do you think? Did Udalric kill Aki?
I don't want to jump to any conclusions, but I do think whatever happened at sea that day, well, it's affecting Udalric
Vale,
right
no lo
now.
sabe, pero dice que
Powerfully so.
algo
And
tiene
it
que
could
pasar.
have something to do with that sword.
What did you plan to do with the sword?
I thought Aki's ghost would want it back.
The brother's ghost?
Long as I remember, folk have said Udalric's the chosen one, the one the gods speak to.
Pues yo creo que no tiene nada que ver.
But now, considering certain things, I think he's just haunted. And it's his dead brother that's haunting him.
¿De dónde has sacado esa idea?
Daring theory. Not breaking any of your laws just by thinking it.
Don't care. I don't believe it's the gods talking. Have you seen him? He's covered in scars.
Thought he earned those in battle.
If you call the strife in his heart and head a battle, I've asked him about it. He said the voices command him to hurt himself for the glory of the gods.
Que las voces le dicen que se haga daño a sí
It's
mismo.
not the gods, it's Aki.
So you believe Aki's getting his revenge, because Udalric let him die.
I've talked to Yort. He swears Udalric didn't start hearing voices till after Aki's death. And I don't think Yort's mistaken. He knew both those boys from the cradle. I think we've to give Brokvar to Aki, and he'll leave Udalric alone.
Not a bad idea, on condition it's a ghost we're dealing with. But something
Claro,
doesn't
digo que
add
no
up.
encaja.
What's that?
Aki drowned at sea, said so yourself. But the ghost haunts this house.
Aki and Udalric both lived here. Maybe that's why. Thanks for your help, Geralt. But I've got to get the sword.
Out of the question. I'll get it.
Really? Thanks. So I can go see Udalric?
Sí, vete a ver a
No chance.
Udalric.
You're weak. Might pass out again along the way. Wait here, we'll go to
Oh, eso, espérame. Y ahora de repente, pues hay aquí, pues como si fuera esto fiesta. Una llave del sótano. Una botella de agua. Una cuna de bebé. Una bandeja. ¿Eso es agua? Un agua un poco rara, ¿no? Como muy negra. Yo quiero subir. Sube, sube, que hay cosas. Sube, sube. A ver, ¿ves? Hay cosas. Una bandeja. ¿Pero para qué quiero yo una bandeja? Cansa almas. Vale. Y esto era lo que había una llave. Opa. Aquí hay algo raro. ¿Veis? ¿Ves eso del suelo? Hay algo muy raro. Dices, ¿qué haces, Akla? ¿Por qué no paras de encender luces? Porque yo soy así, chaval. Porque veo cosas raras en el suelo y no me hacen ni puta gracia. ¿Veis eso del suelo? Alguno dirá, puede que sea agua. Pues yo no lo creo. Vale, he encontrado la espada, vámonos para afuera. Mira el agua, este agua es muy rara. Coño, qué susto, digo, me la han convertido en una cabra. Ya tenemos la espada, hija mía. Sí, vamos, venga.
I found it. Let's go.
After you, then.
Ve a Uldar.
You were mates once, right?
Hope we
A
still are.
Udalric con Cerys. Hola Cerys, me voy a
I heard you
Udalric.
fell out
¿Por qué
over
te siguen las cabras,
something
hija?
or someone.
Talking about that story with Yennefer? Long time ago, that. In fact, that was before Croc met the woman who'd be your mother.
But you and Yennefer had already met?
Things were never cut and dried with Yen.
What is it about her? What is it that draws you?
Ya está aquí cotillando de Yen.
Yeah, it's because I've never chosen comfort and ease, the calm and the quiet.
¿Qué coño? Dilo, me da cerita. Yen me da cerita. Entonces... ¿Vamos o qué, compañera? Os he visto más raudos. Vamos, que te pesa el culo, Cerys. Vamos, vamos, vamos. Venga. Venga, ¿me sigues? ¿Me sigues? ¿Todo en orden? ¿Y esa bocaza? ¿Qué estaba bostezando? Gerald, por
Where's
favor.
Yennefer?
Don't know. Why do you ask?
I just wonder why she let you come here alone.
What do you
¿Por qué
mean?
te ha dejado venir
Let
solo?
me?
Nothing. Not a thing. Just got the impression she doesn't like to let you out of her sight. Look,
Que no le
there
gusta
they
perderme
are.
de vista. ¿Por qué? Si soy adorable.
Horribly bright out here.
Creo que Yen
Stings the
está un poco
eyes.
enfadada.
The fresh air will do you good.
The gods won't be pleased.
Jarl, our guests, remember.
¿Qué sucedió?
What happened to your hand?
I sacrificed it to the gods.
Forgive him, Jarl. Geralt's got more to learn about our customs.
Que
We're
me
close to
disculpe.
the gods in Skellige, and the chummier you are, the greater the offering you make.
¿Y eso qué tiene que ver con cortarte la
It's
mano?
our belief that the greatest thing a man can offer is his pain, his suffering, the
Estáis muy
pure
locos.
sacrifice.
To hear the gods. is
Estáis
a
pero que
gift,
muy locos
not a
los isleños
sacrifice.
estos, Que tienes un don. A ver,
These
háblame sobre
voices
las
you
voces
hear.
esas. Porque no me llegan, no,
voices.
no lo entiendo. No son dioses.
It's not the gods.
Watch your words, foreigner. You're in Skellige, our land, and we revere the gods here. If you weren't on Craite's guest,
De Craite.
Jarl, the Witcher surely meant no offense. Let us hear what he has to say.
More
Bueno,
likely
encima
this is
está
somehow related to your late
pejiguero.
brother.
I told Geralt of Aki. We concluded that...
That the gods are angry at you, yet he's the reason. That's why you have to apologize to Aki himself.
I didn't want to. Aki fell in the water. The gods will be angry.
¿Tan crueles son tus dioses?
Angry you want to make peace with your brother? Are the gods of Skellige that cruel?
They are that just.
Justice demands you return to the dead what is rightly theirs.
What would you have me do?
Remember where Aki fell in the water?
Near the isle's eastern end, by the mouth of the bay. Current had swept us towards Ullula's Needle.
It's a dangerous spot. Treacherous eddies swallow a handful of sailors each year.
Vale, o sea, ahí en esa punta donde nos
Aki's
ha
ghost won't
señalado.
rest until Brokvar's returned to his remains.
No. No. The gods, they'll be angry. I feel it.
Fear not, Jarl. The gods love you, and they loved Aki. Surely they want this.
Well, maybe I can sail there. The sword should be returned. That's what matters. Makes no difference by whose hand. What do I look for? Did Aki have anything that'll help me recognize him? Something he was
Vale,
wearing
según
that could
dice,
survive all this time
da
on the
igual
water?
que vaya él, voy, o sea, que voy a ir yo,
Our
como
clan
siempre.
That ought to be enough. I'm off.
Como siempre, terminaré yendo yo. Vale. Tendré que ir en barco, cuidado, no te desparrames. Tendré que ir en barquito, como no, a dejar la espada. No he mirado dónde es, pero me lo ha señalado aquí el colega, la aguja, será eso. Vale, o sea, es por aquí. Pero por aquí voy directito a comerme las piedras, así que vamos por aquí por el ladito. Oye, pues él me había señalado lo de allí. Y aquí hay una isla con una pijota. Y ahí hay un tesoro, pues mira, igual vamos a coger el tesoro.
Must be the place.
Vale, quieto. ¿Ya me toca bucear? Vale, aquí veo el cuerpo, pero yo había visto otra cosa. Vale, ya le hemos dejado la espada. No hay nada más. No, sí, allí. Me van a adelgazar los sumergidos y me voy a agarrar sus muelas. ¿Se necesita una llave? Emerge, que te ahogas. Que te ahogas.
Can't help wondering what that accomplished, if anything. Time to see Udalric.
Vente, vamos a coger esto, ya que estamos aquí. Ya que estamos, aprovechamos. ¿Tú quién eres? Ah, tal, vale. Paso a vosotros. Uy, me hace la barriguita, me hace gru, 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 gru. Tengo hambre. Vale, ahora abrimos esto. Toma ya, cuántas cosas. El desafío de las águilas. No sé cuál es el desafío de las águilas, pero nosotros tenemos una misión pendiente, así que vamos a continuar con ella. Ya sabéis cómo soy, que si no lo hago me muero, ¿sabes? Si no registro las cosas. Pero bueno, eso nos viene bien porque nos vamos sacando misioncillas tontas. Le acabo de apuñalar en toda la cabeza, ¿no? Me cago en la leche. Y a esta la he matado de un flechazo así. Ah, es fácil, la vas matando así de un toquecito. Bien, bien, bien. No me han roto ni el barco ni nada. Bueno, pues hay que volver al pueblo. Toma ya, ¿Has visto cómo nos cargamos a las sirenas? Pues escúchame, en teoría el cuerno ese era para que no te atacaran las sirenas, para espantarlas. No las he visto yo muy espantadas, no quiero decir nada. No quiero decir nada, pero espantarse no se le ha espantado. Así que nada, continuamos con nuestra pedazo de aventura. Quita. Ya me carga el barco. Mira, mira qué agujero le he hecho. Vámonos, Geralt, que esto de conducir barcos no es tu fuerte, ¿sabes? Me voy. Hasta luego. Vale. Pues por ahora ya hemos visto aquí, le hemos entregado la espada al hermano. Y a ver qué pasa.
What is this?
Udalric. The voice has commanded him to poke out his
¿Que
eye.
te saca un ojo, desgraciado?
Why do you do it?
Such was the will of the gods. A sacrifice for Aki.
¿Cuáles
What
fueron
did
las
the
palabras
gods want?
exactas?
Exactly. Do you remember? What did they tell you?
They were angry. A voice said, "You vile wretch. You didn't help Aki, and now you failed to sail out to beg his forgiveness. Poke out your eye, suffer, and regret the evil you've wrought."
¿Y cuándo fue? Claro.
When did the gods speak to you? Right after I left?
Shortly after, sleep came over me, so I lay down. 'Twas then they revealed their will to me.
You always asleep when they speak to you?
Always.
What do you see then? Do they try to summon you anywhere specific?
My old home. They command me to light torches, then speak from the shadows.
¿Lo has visto alguna vez?
The gods ever show you their form, or are they always just a shadow?
Once, I steeled myself, gathered my courage, and in my dream made my torch burn bright. I saw a hazy figure sitting in shadow then.
Vale. ¿A los dioses no les gusta
The
la
gods
luz?
speak from the shadows, you said. Is that why you don't allow any lights in here?
In my dreams, at times I see their form, when the torches burn bright.
To see the gods is a great honor. Maybe with more light in your house, you'd see them when you're awake as well.
Lesser men are unworthy. They cannot gaze upon their faces.
¿Siempre exigen una ofrenda de dolor?
The gods always demand you offer
Yo
them
creo que es
suffering.
otra cosa. No
Only
sé lo que
that
es,
pleases
pero...
them, so they ask for more and more.
Cerys, tenemos que hablar. Bueno...
I returned the sword, but nothing's changed. It's not his brother's ghost that haunts him, tortures him.
What's wrong with him?
Can we talk somewhere in private?
The guest room. Come.
Esa sombra tan rara.
Well, know what it is?
It's a Heim, a post-conjunction creature, very rare and very dangerous. It latches on to men who commit vile deeds. It feeds on their pain for years, fueling their guilty conscience. In the end, Heims force their victims to
Toma
mutilate
ya, es
themselves.
Sounds unpleasant.
¿Un cómo? ¿Un
Any way to defeat
gil?
it?
Two methods that work, in theory.
Puedes intentar engañarlo.
They say a Heim can be tricked. You
Un
have to
Him.
pretend to do something horrible. Then it'll move on to you as its new victim. When it realizes it's been tricked, it'll be forced to leave.
Great. Let's try it.
Don't know anyone who's pulled it off.
Or maybe no one's thought up a trick that was good enough. What's this
Vale.
other
¿Cuál es
way?
el otro método?
Witcher's
El
bestiaries
método
say
de
you
los
have to
brujos.
spend a night in the Heim's lair with the affected individual.
The haunted house, you mean? It's hardly cozy, but I wager you slept in
Sí, he
worse
dormido en
conditions.
sitios peores, hija.
It's not about sleeping. You've got to draw the Heim out. It has to emerge from the shadows, show itself. Can't hurt it otherwise.
And it's sure to give as good as it gets.
Bueno,
You've
pues
seen
claro,
Ulrich.
lógicamente.
It won't be an easy fight.
I know you're doubtful, but we should at least try to find a way to trick the Heim.
Might not be as simple as it seems. Besides, neither method's perfect.
What do you mean?
Es muy difícil engañar a un Him.
The Heim's a demon, and demons are notoriously hard to fool. Plus, the trickster can't know it's a trick.
What?
The Heim attacks those who have a guilty conscience, truly believe they committed a foul deed. The Heim strengthens their regret and feeds on it. Meaning, if the new host doesn't feel true sorrow, the Heim will sense that.
Ah,
Yes.
vale.
So, for this to work, if either of us has an idea, we can't tell the other one about it.
Exactly.
And what about the other method?
Puede que Udar
Ulrich
no
might not
sobreviva.
survive an entire night in the Heim's lair.
You think the Heim... Would it try to kill Udalric?
No, that would mean losing its host. But Udalric could just expire. He's weak, and the house will summon painful memories. Whereas to the Heim, that'll be an opportunity.
Vale.
The more pain the Heim causes Udalric, the stronger it'll grow.
And the more dangerous it will be to you. Both methods seem risky, but I still think we should try the trick.
Don't know that I'm convinced.
Just please don't tell me you have to consult Yennefer on such things as well. If we
Eres
fail
una
to think of
lianta.
him,
Te voy a hacer caso,
we can
pero no
always try
debería.
the Witcher's way.
O sea... ¿Qué decías sobre Yennefer?
What is it with you and Yennefer? Mentioned her several times already.
Nothing. I've just noticed that you're often of one mind.
Saying I'm henpecked.
Not that you're especially different. Seems to happen to all men. Take a rowdy Skelliger, a brave knight, or a tough witcher. You all end up wrapped around some woman's finger.
Con las mujeres no. Te equivocas. Pues supongo que llevas razón. Pues la verdad es que sí que le pasa lo mismo. Supongo que llevas
What can I
razón.
say?
So, shall we try tricking it first?
Yeah, let's.
Good decision.
Ya me has liado.
Haunted house. The Heim's lair. Only place where anything like this could work.
Ya me ha
After you
liado.
then.
Pues lo vamos a dejar aquí. Y en el próximo episodio... Bueno, vamos ya.
No reason to delay.
Pero lo vamos a dejar aquí antes de ir a cazar al Him. Porque seguramente nos la va a liar. Nos la va a liar. No sé cómo, pero nos la va a liar. Así que vamos a esperar aquí un segundo. Vamos a... Estate quieta.
Let's look around.
Estate quieta. Vale, pues lo vamos a dejar aquí. Y en el próximo episodio continuaremos, ¿de acuerdo? Espero que os haya gustado. Si es así, ya sabéis, un like, que siempre mola y motiva mucho para seguir trabajando. Y si no estáis suscritos, suscribiros, que es gratis. Un besico para todos y nos vemos mañana. Chao.